Hey, welcome back everyone, JayborinoPlays here, continuing Celestial Irruption, a custom campaign for Starcraft 1. Running to Mission 6, Collision. Michael Dellon plans an attack on the Empire, but the situation is about to become more complex than he can ever imagine. Alright. So he was freed from prison last mission by Shadox.
I am receiving a transmission. It is from Shadox. It appears his mission was successful. He will be at the entrance very soon, but the alarms have been set off within. We must prepare to cover him as he exits the prison.
Very well. Use caution, Rond. Some of the Terrans we have dealt with here have training equivalent to EDAST members, and there are more of them than there are of us. We must tread lightly, for as long as the psionic disruptors on this planet remain active, we will be unable to use the linear time module, even from a point of future origin.
Here they come. Fire!
Meanwhile,
I am pleased to say that everything has worked exactly as you have foreseen.
Continue your attack, Seraphin. Their defenses won't last long against us.
My most brilliant creation, Utares, has already left 3 entire cities on this planet in ruin. It is difficult execution, however, given the fact that the side disruptors are preventing me from drawing any new forces in certain areas of the planet.
Cerebrate, it's time.
To move ahead with the next phase, we need to quell the outsiders and resistance forces on this planet before we move ahead with our primary objective. Cerebrate, in exactly 1/2 hour, move your broods into position of the western side of the city called Neelakor. We will trap the outsiders and this planet's resistance movement between the hostile Terran forces and our broods, leaving them only one option: extermination.
So it shall be done, my queen. And when my broods do succeed here, I expect nothing less than the Nugdras brood to take its place as your primary brood, my queen. Together, we will bring chaos to the Kapulu sector.
We shall see, Cerebrate. Just make sure you do not fail me. I have had enough disappointments as of late.
alright, so it was Kerrigan, and when they ran out of Kerrigan sound clips that they could conveniently use, they just changed it to question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not sure if that's just supposed to be something we have to suspend our disbelief on, or if perhaps it actually will be involved with the story where maybe it's not Kerrigan and Nugdras is being fooled. Alright, let's go. Who will we be playing as this map, though? Neelakor, West Side. West Side! 11:20 hours. Okay, let's move my ghosts back because they don't need to be getting hit. 7576, make some scarabs. Actually, we don't really have any money to do so.
Quickly, we have to set up a small base south of here. It's our only chance to make it out of here. They're coming in from the west.
Bilanthor, Rond, Roger Norman, Michael Dellon, and 7576 must survive. Head to the command center to the south to take control of it. Let's throw down a save. So this is mission 6. They definitely are coming in from the southwest. Ron, don't. Villain Thrill, I probably want you. You know what? Let's just take the units that we have and start moving here. Villain Thrill, I suppose, can cover us from behind. Let's lock down. Not enough energy to do that. Oh, run away, Michael Dellon. Okay, we need 7576 to do a little bit more here. Let's lead with Villain Thrill and keep going. I don't like that these tanks are causing me so much of a problem. Not going too well for me yet, though. Not really going too well for me right now. Here come a bunch of vultures. Oh, God, back up. Oh, these vultures are going to do very well against my light units, that's for sure. Just keep going. Trying to make my way down there. Let's just avoid those vultures. Come on in here. Rond is getting smoked. Do we have enough for a lockdown yet? We do if we really need it. Okay, I don't care. Shadox can afford to take some hits here, so this is okay. 7576 is going to run out of scarabs, though, pretty soon, and I'm really nervous about it. Okay, you know what? Villain Thrill can take some hits. Even though they can see him, that's fine. Okay, so keep moving up. It seems I can't tell if some of these, if they keep spawning with units or not. Either way, once we get down to that base, we want to make some medics to heal up my biological units, that's for sure. Let's just avoid that siege tank and just come on down from the left. And here we are, here we are. Okay, there's some bunkers here that we can grab control of. Let's grab control of the command center. Maybe there's already a medic here if we're lucky.
Base is under attack.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure how long we can last with them being aware of our presence here. Michael Dellen, we risked everything here to get you out of that prison. What is your assessment of the situation?
I hate to break it to you, but you guys are no better off than before. The Freedom Coalition, which is under my command, used to have a sizable force, but 4 days ago we used it all on an attack outside near the core. Most of our equipment was destroyed, and most of our men were killed. We're down to scraps. We don't even have a single airworthy ship left.
Damn. I think we're pretty much screwed then. Any minute now they're gonna send their armies at us, and we don't have enough men down here to hold our position.
Hell, man. Damn. I guess that's it then. Go down fighting.
So, is this what happens to you Terrans when you are faced with odds you cannot compete against? Is this what happens when you all feel the cold grasp of your enemies clenched around your throat? I am shamed. Not so much for you, Michael Dellen, but you, Shadox. You of all people should know the power of a small group over insurmountable odds. Just what exactly are you suggesting, Ron? Our observers have surveyed the entire western half of Neelacor. This is the information we have. This western entrance is the nearest way into the town. It is heavily fortified. Not even Villanthrill can make it through. We know that already. What's your point? If we cut a hole through this mountain, we should be able to enter the city with very little resistance. We then need to quickly make our way to this command center and destroy it. Without a command center, their forces will become confused. Destroying the command center shouldn't be too hard. Normally, I imagine an important building like their command center would be heavily guarded. But our observers show that a ceremony is being held in the center of town for the Terran leader. Obviously, we should avoid going into this area at all costs. There are simply too many of them there. Then we move on to our objective here. It is important that the command center be destroyed before we go here, or else they will send reinforcements. Our observers have detected a portion of the Terran fleet making repairs here, probably from the battle on Genin. These battle cruisers are very weak. They should be easy fodder. Okay, so we destroy a small bit of their fleet. I still don't see how that helps us out. Michael Dellen, you do still have a sizable amount of ground forces in your coalition, correct?
Yeah, we have lots of ground troops. Without air support, they'd be wiped out pretty quickly by the fleet. Unless, yeah. If we destroy that fleet, we can move in for a quick strike directly against the Emperor himself. Without the Emperor, the Empire is as good as finished. We're gonna have to call in all our troops, though. Every single one.
How long?
Well, if we want to move them safely undetected through the caves to get here, I'd say half an hour.
Good. While your people are attacking the Empire, we need to locate some kind of air vehicle we can use to go into orbit. Our fleets in orbit are strong. Once they're down here, we should have no problem with whatever is left of the Empire or the Nugdras broods. I've got to hand it to you, Ron. You really know how to turn a grim situation into a hopeful one. It's a gift. All right, let's go.
Right, I'm on the calm now with our troops. 30 minutes.
We have 30 minutes to destroy their shipyards. Remember the plan.
30 minutes to destroy the shipyards. Okay. Okay, I thought they would be talking. There we go.
Today is the anniversary of our great empire. Today, we renew our commitment to ridding the Kapru sector of the threat known as the Zerg, and making the sector safe for humanity. Alarite shall lead the sector into a glorious new era. Together we can triumph over all who oppose us.
How very inspiring, Emperor Kowlan. You know what? This was placed in a faux editor, so I'm not going to try to even lift my command center.
There is trouble to the west. Reports say that a force led by Michael Desler has escaped captivity and are setting up camp outside of base. Sounds like a desperation attempt, sire. We should go inside immediately where we are safe.
Okay.
We will not be seen cowering while a hostile force invades our city. Prepare the fleet at once.
Okay. Lots and lots of exposition here, so I'm not sure if I'm able to talk now or not, but I'm just going to set up a couple more bunkers around my base and get some siege tanks to help me defend it as well. Let's get siege tech here now. Let's go and put one more SCV on my refinery to fully saturate it.
Remember the plan. We have to get it done quickly. We head south first, destroy the command center, then we destroy the shipyards. We can use the caves here marked by the beacons to go back and forth between our base. Don't forget, we need our command center attacked as well to avoid the attacks.
Okay, so I'm just going to make Marines, tanks, and then eventually Goliaths. And can I bring other units through here? I assume we can, but it just sent my heroes through here, so let's just go ahead and be prepared to siege up here. That's probably enough SCVs at this point. So you can tell when things are built in the not official editor, when you can tell like the pre-placed buildings don't snap to the grid of your normal buildings that you try to make after. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Charon boosters and then just get lots and lots of tanks and then Marines to fill up these bunkers. So I just want to throw things into all of these bunkers, like over here. Some sweet sax action going on in the music right here. I like it. It's really jiving me up. Okay, so let's just save my gas right now and just get more tanks with it. And that's pretty much all I can afford to do. So just in case, I don't know where they're going to come from, so let's just move some tanks down here as well. Siege them up. And, yeah, more tanks and stuff, and then we can use my heroes to just slowly creep down towards this base. It didn't look hugely defended, and this group of heroes can do a lot of work. It can really do a lot of work. So what I'll do now, well, let's use 7576. Never mind.
All right, you squirrels, listen up. We got an enemy presence 5 clicks south of our location. We're gonna move in and wipe them out in 1 minute by orders of the Emperor.
Okay. Prepare a defense to meet the enemy. Remember, your command center must survive. And we can't build another one, I notice. Okay, so this is sieged up. Let's just go ahead and get more Marines. We did get our U-238 shells, so they have a slightly larger range. Let's just go ahead and set up all these tanks. And then Marines. I should have some Marines in all my bunkers. This one needs more, that's for sure. But right, I'm just going to keep queuing up Marines. Let's go ahead and get +2 vehicle weapons. We have 23 minutes. I still feel like this is enough. Why don't we just start creeping down here? We can use my ghosts to cover me. They're going to do a ton of damage versus these Marines. And Villain Thrill can do most of the damage, assuming we get rid of all the missile turrets. Actually, we could probably just run in here as long as 7576 doesn't take any irrevocable damage. That's pretty much all we have to worry about, like rates, whatever. 7576, no need for you to be attacking that kind of stuff. We just have to destroy this command center. Okay, we're getting attacked at home. This is why I made turrets. Let's make more turrets, actually. We seem pretty comfortable. Let's get more tanks and eventually Goliaths so that we can use them to help us destroy those Goliaths up there. We got like these alto sax riffs, and then we've got the guitar riffs. So I assume this music is also probably from some sort of Japanese anime. I'm not sure. But I like it. I like it a lot. Honestly, I think that, you know, the music without vocals is usually when I enjoy it the most. All right, so tanks, more tanks coming out. What do we got here? This is full up. I can even get another. Oh, look at this dick up here. Okay, so we're gonna need more tanks. Let's go ahead and grab my units over here and start attacking my poor Marines. All right, get him. Okay, he destroyed my single bunker, but that's okay, because I'm going to remake it and put it up here. Maybe even in the tree area, the tree line, and we can... No. Let's do this. And I'm more concerned with my defense because I feel really comfortable with the amount of time that I have. I destroyed the command center. So let's squirm my way back up to the beacon where I know that we're relatively safe. And I can take my medics, and let's start getting more Goliaths. And then once we get 6 Goliaths, I'm going to take them and move them over to the other side of the area. So, or through the cave. I like how they said we have to drill a hole through the mountain. So apparently that's what we're doing. We're drilling a hole through the mountain. All right, infantry weapons, level 2. Can't afford it because of gas. Let's just keep getting Marines. We've got our 3 Goliaths on their way out. Let's send the medics through here. Makes me feel a little safer knowing that we can heal our fellows. Okay, we haven't gotten attacked yet. Well, I mean, we have been attacked, but not again. We've gotten attacked once. It really just depends on how frequent the attacks are going to come. Okay, come on down here. We're, okay, never mind. You're full up. I think this bunker is the one that's not full, but it doesn't seem like they attacked. They attacked from over here, which I was not really prepared for. I thought maybe from the right. It seems like they come from the bottom left, too, so I'm going to leave this stuff set up. I'll get a turret down here, siege you up, and like 2 tanks at each section really seems like enough for me, that's for sure. Okay, 1 more Marine coming out, and I would love to get +3 weapons would be nice. Let's get +2 infantry, and then let's keep getting more supply depots is fine. Okay, so we're getting attacked. Let's get more turrets. Let's just get clusters of turrets. Okay, Goliaths, you're going to come through the cave. Let's see if you can actually go through the cave. Did my medics make it through? They did. Okay, so that means that we can bring them with us. 7576, why don't you go ahead and refill on your scarabs, buddy? We cut a swath through this base. Yeah, see, they're attacking me from multiple directions. Don't follow my Goliaths, you dick. It doesn't matter. They're going through a hole in the mountain. That's right. Get out of here. Is he going to follow me through the mountain? He can't. Haha. Okay. No problem. Why don't you repair this, and then when it's done repairing, go ahead and build a... Never mind, you can't queue that up. I thought I'd be able to queue that up. Let's just get more tanks. And let's start moving towards... Okay, good, and there's my Goliaths. Let's start moving towards... We can use Villain Through to scout. He can take some tank blasts if he has to, and really it's just being on the lookout for where there are tanks that could really mess around with me here. And I have the Goliaths here in case... I mean, those battle cruisers that we have to destroy were all pretty low. They were all pretty low on in health, but I mean, I guess that's the idea here, is you're supposed to be able to kind of make a run for it. Okay, good. We have tanks in both positions that can take shots at this crap. Let's set up another tank over here. Okay. That might be a soprano sax. Who knows? Or just, it's either an alto sax or soprano sax. I don't know. I used to play alto saxophone in high school and college. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and make another turret, and let's keep inching up here. I'm a little nervous with my heroes. I just gotta be on. I don't want to just run them up there because if a tank is there, it's just gonna wipe everything out all at the same time. I keep getting distracted by my base being under attack, but really it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. We have a small group here. Shaddux can take the heat. Okay, cool. 7576, just cool your jets. You want to hold on to your scarabs if possible. So we want to stay as far to the left as we can without getting close to this exit, because that's where the enemies are really going to be. Okay, so let's grab my ghosts and just start walking up here. They can take tank blasts, and it's really just, they're just bait. I'm just walking them in this direction to see what's going to hit them. Nothing right now, so let's grab these units. There's a tank right there. Let's go ahead and lock it down. And slowly kill it with our hero ghosts that do good damage against everything except large units. Okay, and then Ron, why don't you keep going? It looks like we're almost there, and we have 15 full minutes, which is pretty significant. So let's throw down a save right here. And then I want to start +3 vehicle weapons. Okay, what's going on here? We can always repair these Goliaths eventually. Hopefully this is enough. I mean, I saw maybe 5 battle cruisers, but they're all really, really weak. And we have heroes that can lock them down. So hopefully that's going to be enough. Okay, and we made it all the way through here without getting attacked by tanks, so that means we can walk up here with the rest of my stuff. Let's keep going up into the next section with Ron, and it looks like we're here. Definitely looks like we're here. I assume once we destroy this, we're going to have to get all the way back to the beacon, too. Maybe nothing will spawn. Who knows? Okay, I see it. I saw a tank up there. Okay, yeah, and these guys are weak. I saw there's a tank up there. Well, I didn't really see it, but I know that there's a tank there. Can we lock this down? That'd be really ideal. Lock him down. I'm hitting L. All right, just forget it. Just forget it. Everybody move over here. Let's just not carelessly lose stuff. Did I lose a medic, or did she just get left behind? No, Villain Throw got left behind, but he's not going to be much help here. Okay, let's just focus down the battle cruisers. Focus down the battle cruisers. There's a Goliath here doing a little damage to me. Who cares? Okay, let's start rebuilding Scarabs. Defend your command center until the resistance arrives. All heroes in the command center must survive. Okay, so let's get a group of medics and marines in anticipation of moving out again for whatever reason. We're out of money here, so I do have to be a little cognizant of what I'm spending my money on. Let's get +3 infantry weapons. Okay, and let's just try to keep these missile turrets up. I don't see wraiths coming in from any other direction, so I'm actually really comfortable. With my missile turret situation. I mean, I saw them coming in that area. I mean, I did build one missile turret in the right spot earlier, so I don't know if I just got lucky. I mean, I definitely got lucky with the first one, and then I just built clusters, and it doesn't seem like they're coming in from any other direction with wraiths, and I'm totally fine with that. I mean, I'll build one more here just in case. All of these SCVs can be just used to repair as we move forward, and let's just make some more supply depots. And with this amount of missile turrets, I feel very safe. Nothing's taken extra damage at this point. This tank's not in a spot where I feel comfortable with, and I'm going to move it away. My Protoss units, I guess I'll try to keep alive because I have no way of replacing them. I should have brought my Dragoon with me. He would have been really, really helpful against... really helpful is kind of an overstatement, but it would have been helpful, you know, comparable to a Goliath. Maybe not the same as with Charon boosters, but still pretty good. Okay. Come on through, buddy. 7576. Make your way over through as well. All of you get on back to base, and we're going to repair my Goliaths, and my SCVs aren't doing anything else, so that's fine with me. Okay. There's that soprano sax riff again. I like it. Okay. I think we're good. I mean, I could look for another base. I could lift my command center and try to take another base. I don't think I will. So let's just spend the money that we have and hope that we don't run out. I guess we're kind of looking at a Mission 1 scenario where it got really, really challenging at the end, and I had to play kind of scrappy because I had no income. And there was some income elsewhere on the map, but it was really hard to grab. All right, 7576, squirm your way back over here, buddy. And with my extra money, I could just get... I could start getting plating. I mean, I don't have any wraiths, and I don't plan on getting any wraiths, so let's just stick with vehicle plating. Got a lot of stuff here. Let's grab my Goliaths and repair them up. So are they all damaged? They are. So I can grab one SCV and shift Q up repairing on all of these. 7576 squirming his way past the enemy. Good work. Good work. You distracted him. And I don't want to say that my defense is impenetrable, but it's looking pretty good. We've got tanks in every direction where we need them. This one bunker is still maybe a little too low for where I want it to be, but I'm not going to replace it. I just don't mind at this point. I could just make another bunker. I mean, I've got the Marines to put into it, so let's just... It's bothering me a little bit. Okay, back away. Repair. And what next? Probably infantry armor. I started getting my vehicle plating. That's fine with me. And now it's just the waiting game. Just get Marines and medics, and we'll make another bunker in this area where apparently we need one. Okay, and let's grab one of my other idle SCVs, one of 20, and just keep repairing all this. And this isn't really that intense. I was a little nervous because there was a timer, but, you know, we definitely need to hold out for a significant period of time. I'll throw down some more turrets just in case we really need them. Let's get infantry armor. I've got more Marines coming out, just more Marines and medics. Probably more than we realistically need, but let's just go ahead and fill up the bunker. And we can spread the tanks out a little bit. I could just make more tanks. I don't know. I just don't... It's kind of overkill, especially with my hero group. I think I could survive a pretty decent air attack, too, with these turrets and this amount of Goliaths. And I'm tentative to spend my money until I really know what I'll need it for. So So let's just kind of hang out and just wait. I could, you know, I could take my ghosts and just kind of walk around and see what we find. Kind of clear out these errant blue groups of units. They're blue, they're sad. Okay, so let's head over to the left. Oh, there's patrolling wraiths. I guess we could take these out. I mean, Michael Dallin and Shadox, they're not gonna, you know, they don't do too well against anything but small units, but, you know, this is fine. Not sure what's up with these wraiths. There's a reasonable amount of them. Michael Dallin back up. We can lock one of them down. Oh, dear. Now they're coming in full force. So Michael Dallin, he shoots relatively slow like a normal ghost, whereas Shadox attacks super quick. It's awesome. Does Michael Dallin at least do extra damage to compensate? No, Shadox is just straight up better. He has more health. He does more damage. He has more base armor. But, I mean, that makes sense. He is, I mean, he's part of EDAST, so he's, I think, supposed to be really good, I guess. All right, I heard an upgrade complete. Vehicle plating level 2. We're getting crazy with our platings. All right, and then with my remaining money, we'll just make more Marines. And I really think that this is fine. Other than that, we could just get some extra, like, I got 2 more Goliaths. I'm gonna make 3 more Goliaths, really. And we're square. And then between my heroes, I mean, oh, there's some minerals over here. I could lift my command center. It is liftable. It's just I can't lose it. So if I move it, I'd be really hesitant. 4 minutes left. I don't even think it's worth it. So I'm not going to do anything. Looks like they're coming to attack me again. Get rid of these weird errant wraiths. Come on back. Get healed. All right, and then we got our +3 Goliaths, 32 damage versus air. It's crazy. +12 with that +3 is just nuts to me. There's a ghost there. I wonder if they're like trying to come in and nuke me or something. It seems like some of these units, they just sort of walking and not ever actually attacking. It's like they're trying to get straight for my command center. I mean, I guess the wraiths are making a run for it. Get another. Oh, I don't have enough minerals. That's right. And I can't. There's nothing to like salvage or anything like that. Oh, I hit escape and it stopped the music. No. The music was so good this map. I liked it a lot. It's so upbeat. Made really kept me going here. So we've got 3 minutes that we're gonna have to wait with no music, unfortunately. But it'll start again. It'll start again once we get back into it. So that's the thing. I've done it a couple times. Is basically if you hit escape too many times, you can hit escape enough times to cancel the amount of units in the queue. But if you hit escape anymore, it stops the music because the music is triggered. And in StarCraft 1, if you just spam escape, it just spams through ongoing triggers. Which in custom campaigns for StarCraft 1, you typically do not want to do. That will cause you many problems. So with my extra money, I'm just gonna repair. And that should be just fine. Honestly, I could probably get, 2 more minutes. Unless they come with really furious attacks over and over and over. I really can't imagine what we would need the money for. I suppose Scarabs on 7576 would be nice. Oh, it's real tempting to take my command center and go over there. But again, these units over here are gonna swing down and hit it. And I mean, I could just take my heroes, walk over there. We'll bring 2 medics as well. Heroes. Why don't you walk on over here and just stand there. And then I'm gonna lift my command center and move it over here. That should be fine. 7576 gonna slowly squirm its way over. My command center is gonna slowly float. We can grab all this stuff. Yep, so here's those wraiths, those random wraiths that are just coming out of nowhere. Only my ghosts can hit air. And there's a lot of wraiths, but I don't think, I have medics here, so there's no way these wraiths are gonna be able to do any real lasting damage to me, I don't think. Just lock down most of them. How many are there? Good God. All right, get out of here, SCVs. Command center land, and let's get mining. You guys all get mining. 13 seconds, 9 seconds. These wraiths are going to go down just in time as we are mining.
It's time, baby. Oh yeah, it's time. Resistance forces are moving in on all sides of the city. North, south, east, and outside, west. Here come my boys.
Okay, so we survived. I don't know if this is going to be the end of the map. I mean, this is an okay amount of resistance forces, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to break through that really large area of defenses.
The entire city is under attack from resistance members. They are coming in from all sides.
Sire, might I recommend that we deploy the fleet?
Captain, deploy the fleet.
No response from our shipyards, sir. What are your orders?
The enemy has cunning, but I have an ace up my sleeve. Captain, coordinate your efforts with Central Command. Tell them to initiate Defense Procedure Cowland Beta. I will rally our troops to the fight to give us some time.
At once, my liege.
Soldiers of the Empire, the Resistance has made their final move against us. The very heart of our Empire is at stake. Defend the city against the renegade movement immediately.
Oh, geez. Are all these guys gonna go too? Yeah, okay, so... These guys, they're doing their best to push through here. There's siege tanks on the high ground, though. We'll see how this goes. It seems like it's gonna be a bit of a tug-of-war. What are we gonna have to do is the question. Now I've got cash. So let's go ahead and continue with our upgrades.
It's pretty heavy. We need to plan our next move now. Long-range sensors are detecting reserve forces closing in on the city. It's no draws. They'll be here really soon, guys. We got other problems. I just calculated our forces against the Empire. And even without their fleet, there's no way we're going to hold them back in time to send a ship in orbit and get your fleet down here before everyone's wiped out.
Perhaps the answer lies with noob drops.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Maybe I do, human. Maybe I do. If we can destroy the psionic disruptors in the local area, Nugdros will be able to grow more of his forces. If we play the field with precision, we should be able to minimize our casualties and let Nugdros handle the Terrans until our fleet arrives.
I already hate this plan, Villanthrope. We were talking about giving Nugdros a decisive advantage. What if the Cerebral doesn't attack the Terrans and instead decides to go directly against us?
Our forces here are small. The Cerebral will more than likely assault the Terrans first, since they pose the larger threat.
I hope you're right. Alright, let's do it. We'll need to use the mountain entrance again. The fighting is too heavy north to get into the city.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, destroy the side disruptors. All heroes must survive. Command center must survive. New dress brute arrives in 15 minutes. Finish your objectives quickly. All right, so I should have more than enough stuff. So let's just hotkey these guys just in case something goes horribly wrong. Bring them up there, and then Goliaths. You're also going to come with us. So the resistance forces are miserably losing up north, which really scares me. Scares me a little bit for us. You know, if that large Empire force comes down towards us, we're going to be in major, major trouble. So we have to come through the city and sneak through here. There's siege tanks all around, but maybe no detection, so I might be able to just take Villain Thrill. We have 15 in-game minutes, which should be more than enough. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a save. Here's all my other stuff. If Villain Thrill can sneak in here and just pick off some tanks, we're going to be in good shape. But there might be turrets hidden on the high ground that I can't see.
It is done.
Okay, never mind. Villain Thrill can do this himself. I mean, I'm just going to get rid of the tanks, but then I'll move in with my other forces. Wow, this is no problem. Okay, I mean, we can do this without losing anything, so let's just... I mean, I have units now on the other side of the mountain. They're still attacking me. Okay, these are Wraiths, so they're circumventing my other stuff. That's fine. The Wraiths are absolutely fine as long as those giant groups of ground forces aren't giving me problems. Okay, this is going to take 8 years, but I have 8 years. Okay, 12 and a half in-game minutes. I have it. So, resistance forces doing their best, but they're definitely outnumbered, and we'll see if they're ever going to be able to push their way through this. And they're actually kind of covering me from incoming Empire air forces, so that's good, too. All right, Villain Thrill taking out the second side disruptor as all my other units just sort of hang out here. And I've got a bunch of money now that I can build Scarabs with 7576 when necessary, too. There goes the side disruptor.
Good job.
Upgrade
Now,
complete.
we need to find some form of air transportation around here. Look to your minimap indicator. I will point out some spots where we think there may be air transportation.
Okay. He's pinging me in 2 spots. Let's take Villain Thrill and check up here. Locate some form of air transportation and capture, rescue it. All heroes in the command center must survive. Move quickly before the timer runs out. So I'm right in this area. It was around here, right? With Villain Thrill, he's cloaked permanently, so this seems like the fine time to do this. Was it around here? This looks like what we're looking for, that's for sure.
Found some transportation. I don't know what these Terrans have done to our carrier. They must have captured the my friend. We can worry about it later. We must get this carrier back to our command center immediately. I will pilot it by remote for now. There's no time. Let us move quickly.
Apparently these Wraith attacks are getting out of control. They're destroying turrets, and I have groups of 3 set up. If Wraiths can do that, there must be a decent size of them. Okay, so we have 10 minutes to get everything back to the command center. I did not need to bring any of this stuff over here, like, at all. So let's just start moving back through. My command center is, you know, it's not in the greatest of spots because I moved it for extra money. But that's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and start going through the beacon area again. Bring all this stuff back. Okay, and I've got plenty of cash. And my command center is defended by a set of turrets that I'll make even more of. So we're gonna use Nugdras to protect us from the Empire, which is certainly quite interesting. I think, let's see if the carrier can just fly. It can just fly its way over. I don't have to worry about that. Don't go on the beacon. Rond has made it through. 7576, is he through as well? Did I already get him through? He's, you know, he squirms real slow. Yeah, looks like it. Go ahead and keep repairing this. And let's go ahead and... The World on a String is the name of this carrier. That sounds familiar, actually. World on a String. Where have I seen that before? I have no idea. Anyway, all my heroes are back. Now we've got World on a String as well, who can help us defend. Okay, so just prior to this, as you're watching, there's probably an abrupt cut to this exact moment. So, I'm an idiot. On my first go-around here, luckily I had saved pretty recently, but what I did was, I grabbed World on a String, brought it back here, and then literally sat until the timer ran out, thinking that's what I was supposed to do, but it very blatantly in the objective says, bring the carrier to your command center. So then when the timer ran out, I was like, what? And so I feel like such an idiot. So let's just go ahead and finish this up now. We don't have to wait for the timer to run out. Okay, there you go, World on a String, you made it.
We're in the clear. I'll plot an escape route for the carrier immediately. Wait a minute. I recognize this carrier. This is my carrier. Her name is the Solarian. These Terrans stole my carrier at Jenin. Villain Drill, how could you let them take my carrier and not tell me about it?
I did not consider it significant enough to mention.
This was the very carrier I used to escape Ire. These Terrans have turned her into a junkie. What does that sign on it say?
I think it says World on a String. Pretty catchy title.
Upgrade complete.
World on a String? What Terran genius thought that one up? It is going to take me an eon to get that sign off the Solarian. Curse these Terrans. I give them the curse of Adun's false temple. The curse, I say.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think you like your carrier just a little too much.
Do not play the sarcasm game with me, Terran. I am not in the mood. Don't take it personally, Dylan. Rond just isn't your social poster boy. Coordinates entered and ready. Whoa, just in time, too. Zerg are starting to move in on the city. Good. You Terrans manage things down here. I will go in the Solarian and alert our fleet. Whoa, crap. Hold it, Ron. I'm picking up new Terran signatures in the area. Oh no. This is not good.
Now we shall show them that none shall oppose us.
Yes, my liege. Shall we target the resistance members, or the small group that has been attacking the town to the southwest?
Neither. While you were in prison, Captain, we received a transmission from an anonymous informant that the enemy from Jenin pursued us and were attempting stealth maneuvers behind our nuke. We had our orbital platform launch a probe and we quickly confirmed it. That will be our target, their fleet. It would have been a glorious celestial eruption for them. But now their glory will be stolen, and we shall show the Cthulhu sector that our power is absolute. Prepare for ascension.
What of the Zerg? Shall we leave the town defenseless, sir?
Neither core is strong. It will survive. You have your orders, Captain.
Looks like this is it, gents. Been nice serving with y'all.
Wait a minute. They're ascending. Where are they going? Wait, they know about our fleet. Are they attacking now? The Narthon, the entire Jurassic fleet, they'll all be obliterated. We have failed. Damn it to hell. Oh, Admiral Jurassic. I failed Hedas. I failed you all. Sis, quick, Colonel. Damn it. That Terran pilot. I almost forgot about him. It may be futile for anyone else, but he may have a chance. I do give him strength.
Oh dear. Well, this doesn't look good for our heroes, does it? I mean, we accomplished our goals. Nugdras is here, though we arguably just sort of made everything worse, because Nilocore may be able to survive against Nugdras. Meanwhile, Kaulan and Lens are going to go up and just annihilate our friends. Though, I mean, they've got a whole fleet up there, so here's hoping that they'll do okay. You know what's really kind of cool that what Desler was able to do here was that he created two completely unique factions within existing Cthulhu sector lore and now have them at war with each other. So I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know, it works pretty well. I'm actually pretty intrigued. Of all of the Celestial Stories campaigns, I'm most intrigued by this one so far. It's really, really neat. I feel fairly invested in it. I like it a lot. Alrighty, this has been Jayborino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.